everybody! Today I'm going to show you a few of my tattoos and I'm going to give you a little tour. I am going to give you a price on my tattoos, when I got them done, which I'm covering up and why, all of that, so stay tuned. Don't do that ever again. Let's take you chronologically from the first one to the last one, but also keep in mind that I've been tattooing myself, so that blurs out a little bit. I don't know which one I did first on me. Sometimes they didn't have much difference, like time-wise. Don't really remember when I got one done on me and whatnot, but I can give you like an idea of why I got it done or when in my career I got it done, if that makes sense. So let's start with the first one. The first one I got was this one. Come on. This one is a planet, and this is where the jokes begin. It's Uranus, and the reason why I got it is because my name is translated as the planet, if that makes sense. It's like they both mean the same thing, basically, which is sky. So yeah, that's why I got it done. I was really scared of getting a big tattoo, and I just wanted to know how it feels because I always knew that I wanted to get more tattoos in the future. It was just like a good start for me. I got it done when I was 18, I believe. And I got it done in a super bad place. It didn't last long. After 2 weeks it was like gone, and then I went to a different place and I got it re-tattooed. So finger tattoos, like, it depends how much knowledge that person has, and also how many skills he has, and also like if your skin is really dry or whatnot. I personally didn't have a dry skin at the time. I was really young and my skin was like really oily, so it didn't make much sense why it got removed after 2 weeks. That's been a tattoo that I had for what? I'm 25 now, so it's been 7 years, so that looks really good for me for a finger tattoo. I've seen finger tattoos and they look like shit, so I'm really happy that I didn't get anything bigger or anything smaller, or just got it re-tattooed to the right place, basically. Next, we have, I believe the next one, I tattooed myself, and that was when I began tattooing. So basically, it's this wrecked flower. Can you actually see that? It's a wrecked flower, like it really is. And the reason why I got it there is because I was like, I can manage to tattoo myself. I can fucking do it. I couldn't. Like with one arm like this and my hand like this, it's not a good idea. But I also didn't have many skills at the time to be able to make something like this. And I think that even if I had the skills, I wouldn't be able to do that. Anyway, next, this one I actually want to get it covered up because I'll show you the rest of my arm. Basically, I have a spot here and a spot here that is all covered. I have basically half sleeve and something up here, and I want to connect them, so that one has to go. Now the third one is a cover-up, and there is a story behind this, but basically it was right here. Like, you might be able to see it underneath. It's like a sigil. And that was a matching tattoo with my ex, and funny how I became a tattoo artist and so many people came in and started asking for matching tattoos, and I was like, girl, don't do it. But yeah, I got a matching tattoo because I was naive, I was ignorant, and I thought that life is gonna be with this person. I had married people coming in. Oh, my eye. As I was saying, like, matching tattoos are fine as long as you make them with like friends, family, whoever, whatever, and still it might be a little bit painful to watch after a few years or for whatever reason. So it's something that I don't necessarily recommend, but I did it, so I covered it up after many years. It was actually one of the most recent ones, which I'm gonna come back into. But that was my third tattoo. Now, fourth and fifth and whatnot, it's all on my legs and it's all been my training. So I'm gonna show you right now if I'm that flexible. Basically, we have, oh, not that flexible, but there's like a little bandage right there. There is a little, I don't know how I'm gonna show you this actually. Oh, okay. There is, no, the tiger is last. I'm gonna put pictures probably of this. There you have it. We have the skull, we have the little bunny girl, we also have a tooth right here, which I really like. And nobody's coming, and all of this, it was a little bit random. It's just things that I wanted to tattoo, and I put them on my leg. I was like, you know, I want to tattoo a text because I haven't tattooed a text, so I put a text on there, and the nobody's coming is actually sounds like a really negative thing, but it's not. It was at the time when I realized, you know, probably I was, no, that's a really recent one now that I think about it. It wasn't with the other ones. Anyway, the story behind that one is that nobody's coming. It wasn't like a negative thing. It was more like you need to get your shit together and you need to support yourself and not expect anybody to support you or anybody to pop in and say, hey, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a negative thing, and everybody that looks at it is like, oh my god, that's so depressing. And I'm like, no, it's not. Why do you look at it in such way, you know? It was more like, I'm finally left by myself, and I'm finally left to deal with myself in such a way, and do not expect anybody to come. Do not expect anybody to save you. You are your own savior in such a way. That is the meaning behind that one. I don't know why people look at it and be like, it's so sad. It's not. If you look at it in such way, in such light, that's on you. The bunny girl, it was also like my own design. There's also like the skull, which is also my own design. So I tattooed most of the things like original designs on myself. And the bandage thing, it didn't go well because I didn't know from colors. But I might be able to fix that now. I just don't know if I want, because it kind of looks wrecked and I kind of like that. This one, oh, fuck. This one right here, a colleague of mine did it as a training, and it's basically the Green River saying just peachy, and I'm pretty sure you can find this design on the internet. Unfortunately, I didn't know that at the time. I thought he was gonna make something more original, but since it was free, I didn't care that much. Just peachy, you know, it's fine. Anyway, going to the other leg. Whew. Here we have a black rose. Again, this was practice for my packing. I wanted to know how black my tattoos are gonna be. It looks fucking gorgeous. It's been 3 or 4 years since I had this. It didn't need any touch up, it didn't need nothing. Everybody that looks at this specific one, they're like, it's really black. And I'm like, yeah, damn. And I also have a cat right here, which I have some hair. Let me just shave this one right off. So this one, again, it was like practicing traditional or new traditional designs. It was not my design, this one. This is not the greatest size for this tattoo, but it should be a lot bigger. I have no idea when I did all of this. I think this one was like 2 years old. The flower as well, like the rose, and the other ones, besides the text, it's been like 3 years. So since I was like maybe 22 or 21, I'm not quite sure. I've only been tattooing or getting tattooed small designs, and the reason is because I was scared to go heavy-handed with any part of my body. But I grew up, I grew older, and I finally got my first half sleeve, and that is the most amazing thing that I have on me, I think. Like, right, so again, this began by accident. It was Halloween and I wanted to tattoo myself, so what I did is tattooed a pumpkin and a fucking leaf underneath that. And I was like, this looks stupid, this looks dumb, why did I do this? It wasn't tattooed very well as well, so I was like, I need to fix this, I need to cover this up, I need to do something about it. And I went to one of my favorite tattoo artists that I've pretty much done the whole half sleeve from her. And I told her, you know, at first I actually got tattooed this one, which is like a broken doll. I love dolls so freaking much, but this was all I wanted, right? I saw that she designed stuff like this and I was like, she's my kind of girl. Anyway, I did this one first, so like 2 years ago, and then we started talking about what can I do with this part here. She suggested me that I shouldn't cover it up, I should just continue with the theme, and I was like, do I really want to be that cliche and have a Halloween theme on my sleeve? And I was like, yes I am. I love that. And it's actually one of the best things I've got on me because it has so much information, but it looks so freaking good. Okay, so basically you have the pumpkin, you have the rest in peace, you have the coffin shape thing, frame, and you got flowers and spider webs, and it kind of merges with this one, but I'm gonna tell you what I exactly did to merge everything together. It was like a different piece here, different piece here, and then a different piece right here. This one is my favorite that I have on me. This is definitely my favorite tattoo so far. It's like, if you look at it from this way, it's a moon and it's a skeleton snake with like leaves and whatnot. And then one of my colleagues merged everything together. She did the spider webs right here, and she did like a shade to merge like the designs together, because there was a space right here and it was really bad. But once everything like was merged together, it looks so freaking good. Like the snake, y'all, the snake is so pretty. Anyhow, since I did like half sleeve of that specific artist, I was like, yeah, that's good. I also have Emily from Corpse Bride right here. I don't know if I'll be able to show that. It's really cold. Okay, I'm just gonna pop a picture right here. But it's the same style, but made from my colleague. Now, the problem that I have with my sleeve is that it's not finished. It has a lot of space and I'm broke, so I can't go and get this fixed. Oh, I keep forgetting talking about prices and whatnot. I'm gonna tell you all at the end because I think that is like, that's gonna be very repetitive. And then we have the cover up. Now the cover up, I'm not really like 100% happy with it. It's like a really pretty tattoo, but I had an issue with having such a black background, which I voiced before getting in there. Unfortunately, I told him again when he started tattooing me, and told him, you know, I don't want it to be that black. He just went ahead and did it anyways. So that's the only issue that I have with this tattoo. And also, since I have nothing on this arm, it kind of looks a little bit strange. However, I feel like this is all going to be combined once I put the rest of the tattoos. I'm going to do like more traditional kind of stuff on this. And I think I forgot one tattoo that is on my ribs. Can I also tell you the most painful one? You probably know the answer to that. It's the ribs. It fucking hurts. Like I didn't get a text, okay? And you can just go ahead and tell me, oh, it didn't hurt, mine didn't hurt. It's because you had a fucking text on you. Shut up. Ribs hurt. Like, especially if you have shade on it. Like, it's really small, right? It's really tiny. It's not even that big. And I actually wanted to continue making like more stuff going down, but this one killed me. It's like right up in the rib area. It's not even that big, but it also had a little bit of shade. It had line work, whatnot. And it took around 40 minutes to an hour. I don't really remember. I think he told me it'll take 40 minutes, but it took an hour. And getting tattooed for an hour on your ribs, it's a lot. It looks small, I know it looks like it's nothing, it's tiny, but it really freaking hurt. And it was definitely one of the most painful tattoos that I've ever gotten. I almost passed out, I didn't. I also went there without having food, so that was like, that made the whole experience even worse. You know, you shouldn't do that, by the way. You should always eat before you go and get tattooed. So yeah, I don't know if I forgot any tattoos now. I have another one on my finger. Yeah, I forgot about that one. So I actually did it myself.
Yeah.
But it's not looking that great. So like this kind of keeps fading. I keep retattooing it and I'm like, why did I put a fucking triangle on my finger? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I might actually do something else with this one. Who knows? I might do like a funky design because the triangle is just like, maybe it's nothing to me. I don't know. Some people get triangles on them and they feel like it means so much to them. I'm not. I'm not like that. So let's go with the prices. Obviously, the ones that were from colleagues were free. The ones that I tattooed myself were free. Now let's go for the ones that I actually paid. So this one, I remember it was 180, all in euro, by the way. This one, the snake, was 350, and then you have the coffin right here with the pumpkin. It was 400 or 450, I don't remember. I think it was 400. Was it less? Maybe it was 350 because I remember it wasn't that much, this one. I don't really know. This one on the other side of my arm, this one was 450. It took around 6 hours. It was definitely one of the most frustrating tattoos I've ever had to get and have to go through because I had to go twice and retouch this. And if you ask me, it does need a retouch because the colors are kind of fading and it's only been a year. So the ones on this arm, because there were smaller sessions, it was like 3 to 4 hours. Not that big of a deal, you know. The ones on my legs, I have no fucking clue. Oh, I also have another one on my thigh, but I can't show you. It's like, insert picture here, right? So this one, it was also painful. I don't know why. Usually when people get thigh tattoos, like the ones that I've seen anyways, they said it doesn't really hurt. Mine fucking hurt so much that I almost kicked the guy because it felt like he was like tattooing over a nerve or something like that. I didn't have the full control of my leg because, you know, he was picking up a nerve. I don't fucking know. That was really painful as well. Again, it was free. So I'm just thinking which tattoos I actually paid. I think it was the only ones on my arm, like the half sleeve and this one. The other ones were free. That's really good for me, yeah? Anyways, I will keep tattooing myself, so I'll keep you updated on that. You probably will see a video of me tattooing my knee or something like that. I have a tattoo idea for my knee, but it's not there yet. I'm thinking about doing it like a sun or something, because I have a lot of space in like the bottom bit. Something that will go downwards as well, because I have some space here that I like to fill in. I will be getting tattooed soon once I make money, because I have to finish that sleeve. It's so frustrating that I have a fucking hole in my arm. It feels like I'm naked. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like my arm is naked. That's about it. Right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Hopefully my next one will be me tattooing myself. So I might do like a big ass black tattoo, because I have a lot of ink that will expire soon and I don't want it to be expired. So I might do the knee tattoo. Man, that's gonna hurt. Anyway, yeah, that's all I had. I'll see you in my next one. If you liked this video, if you want to subscribe to see any other videos. I usually do tattoo videos, art videos, and makeup videos, which is kind of random. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! It's time!